Let's take a look at this 24-hour kit sent to me by Survivalist U92. Just a simple kit, not really a wilderness survival kit, more of a disaster type kit, something to have around the house, something to have in your car. It does have a couple of wilderness items in it, but what I like about this kit is that it's inexpensive. For one, I think it's only 12 and change. And the other thing is that if you're the type of person who's not going to go out and make their own kit, you're just not going to bother with that, you can pick this up and throw it in the car, keep it at home, you know, leave a few in the cabin, what have you, and that way they're there when you need them, okay? And it won't be mistaken for anything else because it's got a nice red bag. It's a nylon bag, not a heavy duty bag, but it suffices to carry the items that are in it. And it's marked emergency kit, so if you throw it in the back of your daughter's car or your wife's car or what have you, they'll know what it is and they'll know what it's for. So that's good. It's good to have that, I think. Let's take a look at what's in it. In the front pocket, we have some first aid stuff, just a couple of gauzes, some band-aids, a few alcohol wipes there to clean a wound. Okay, it's in a Ziploc bag. Also in the front you have a space blanket, or a Mylar emergency blanket made by Mayday. These things are great. Have you ever tried one? Take this out and when it's about 45-40 degrees, go outside with just your shirt on, open this up, hold it out in front of you, and you can feel your heat reflect off of it. These things work. These things, they're worth their weight in gold, I think. They will help you through a moderately cold night. Okay, so that's in there. That's a good item. In the main compartment, you've got this little flashlight here, a little Mayday Ready light. Not the brightest light in the world, but for an emergency situation, it'll work. Not for heavy use, but in an emergency kit, you're not going to use it all the time. It's just going to be there for when you need it. No batteries to worry about. You simply pump the handle. It's got a little dynamo in there that spins, generates electricity. Just pump it a few times like that. It'll provide enough light for, it's got two LEDs for a few minutes. I've actually pumped this about maybe just 5 minutes and left it for a couple days, went back to it and turned it on, and still had some good light coming out of it. Not going to be real bright light, but if this is all you have in an emergency situation, it's better than nothing. Okay, so that's kind of nifty. Also in the main compartment, you've got this glow stick. Says it lasts for 12 hours. Good for a signaling device. Can be used for some light. A little difficult because the light kind of shines in your eyes. But good to mark your spot or to try to signal for someone if this is all you got. Again, that's not a bad item. Not a bad item to have. Also inside, we've got this little energy bar, or as they call it, a mini meal. This is apple cinnamon food, an apple cinnamon food bar. That's kind of nice. So you got a little snack there to have in case you get stranded in the car or what have you. You got a little food. Kind of nice. Okay. Also in the main compartment, you've got 3 4-ounce packs of water. They've got a 5-year shelf life. That's kind of cool. Kind of like those. Not a ton of water, but if you have nothing, it's better than nothing. And it comes with 3 of these. Okay. There's 3 of those inside there. There's 2 more in there. Also, you've got a little yellow emergency whistle. It's got a little P in it. I haven't taken it out of the package. I don't know how well it works, but if you need to signal someone, if you're lost, need to be rescued, it's good to have a whistle. And then we've got a little back compartment there, and in there we've got a yellow emergency poncho. Okay, smart. Keep the rain off you. Possibly make a shelter out of that. A ground mat. Something to that effect. Always good to have one of those. And I believe the final item is a little breathing mask. In case you're in a situation where the air is contaminated, or you just have dust or particles or something you need to protect your respiratory system from, they include that in there. Okay, so good little kit. You can also add to this. You've got plenty of room in this bag. If the person you're going to give it to is a wilderness person, you might add a compass, maybe some cordage, maybe a better light, maybe some fire starter material. You could add more food to it for someone if you're going to throw it in the back of their car. Maybe more food, maybe some more water, things like that. So you can customize it a little bit more according to the situation that the person is in who might be using this. Okay, so there you have it. It's the 24-hour kit sent to me by Survivalist U92. I appreciate them sending it, and I think it's a good deal for the money. If you aren't going to build one on your own, why not use it? Cyclist 1222 out.